Thanks so much for joining us. We're going to talk some Spider-Noir. So our first generic question is, what made you guys want to jump on board this amazing project?
Well, I love the 1930s. I did another show, Perry Mason, and I thought, ooh, we get to dive into another world, but it's not just based in reality. It's like fantasy of Spider-Man, and how do we make that work together?
I just love working with that team. So Halina said, "Do you want to do this?" I was like, "Oh, work with you? Yes." And then also, I had done a couple other Spider-Man projects, so I was kind of already nerdy about working on it to see the difference, or like, oh my gosh, it's going to bring back a lot of memories. And strangely, it did not. It was such a very different, completely different Spider, not even Spider-Man, the Spider than I was used to.
It's interesting. It's almost like, because half the movie superhero, half is noir, it's a good team, because you're both like the most perspective. All right, but the beginning of it is really noir is the heart of it at the beginning.
Yes.
Especially the opening scene, the opening pilot. You have to establish a noir world, Nicolas Cage's office. What was the process of trying to establish the noir angle of it?
Well, we really leaned into old movies. We did a lot of research. Again, we wanted to create a real world and then put that noir spin on it. So we did a lot of research. How did people live in the 1930s? How was it being a Depression era? What were the challenges? So we had to make it feel real, but also give that noir spin. And so one of the influences was the Maltese Falcon. Like, we really, Humphrey Bogart, not only did, Spider kind of talk like him, but we really tried to make his environment look like that office.
And how about for you? What was it, creating the noir world, what was the most challenging part for you for that?
Shopping, thinking about color and black and white at the same time. So we need these drapes. They have to be a specific height. However, they have to have a certain amount of contrast between the background and the pattern. And you're like, oh my God, I actually found all of these and they're the right height. Oh no, but they look terrible in black and white. And a sad trombone sound just follows you everywhere.
I guess the next challenge is, but you have to, and slowly as the series evolves, we know the superhero stuff becomes more prominent.
Yeah.
So what was the balance? Now you have to create a sets and designs that are part noir, part superhero. How did that work?
So we had a lot of collaboration between all the teams. We had our stunts coordinator, we had visual effects, we had special effects, construction. Like, how do we make these sets and these environments that supports the action? Because even though a lot of visual effects go in, you're still having actors performing things in real life. So it's a real choreography of departments.
And for you, what was the biggest or the most fun set to work on when you got in the superhero stuff?
Oh, fun set. I don't know if. Okay, my favorite was the working. We had to do a bunch of different backlots and dress them completely out, and we had to do the universal backlot, and that was the most fun for me. I thought that looked like, once it was all done and dressed, I thought that looked the coolest and the most like the city, and the graphics were amazing. And I just like. It sounds boring. It's a street scene,
No,
but
I love it.
that was the most fun for me. And also because it became a collaboration between everyone on the team in the end. And when everyone comes together on one thing, that also gets me really excited.